welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're actually going to be making meringue with LMNT Chocolate Caramel flavoring. Sorry, my oven is preheating, so it's dinging in the background. But first things first, that cheesecake I made for Thanksgiving is, oh my gosh, amazing and delicious. We will definitely be eating that again, especially around Christmas time when we make our Christmas meal. I think for Christmas we're going to actually have beef instead of turkey. Probably do some roasts, I think is what I'm going to end up doing. But amazing cheesecake recipe. If you would like it on a crust, I would suggest making a pork rind crust and trying it to see how well it works out for you. Because it's a little on the flimsier side. I think once it cools, you can freeze it. And so you have to let it sit in the refrigerator for at least 12 hours before you can freeze it. So I think maybe next time I will put it in the freezer after 12 hours, and maybe that'll help harden it a little bit more. But it was amazing and delicious. It was very filling. One slice was enough. Yes, you can cut the recipe in half, in a third. You don't have to make the full recipe. Just basically, if you're doing half, cut all the ingredients in half. It is a lot of cream cheese, but it was amazing and delicious. It was a hit for the one non-carnivore that came over for Thanksgiving. He really enjoyed it. And then everybody else, the other people that came over that are carnivores or starting their carnivore journey, which is really awesome, really enjoyed it as well. So yes, make that recipe. It's delicious and amazing. But let's start making this delicious meringue. So I normally don't like meringue, but since I've become a carnivore, I really want to try making it and seeing if the way I make it with the LMNT and chocolate element, seeing if it's any good. So I'm hoping it is, because this will be perfect for Christmas time, because I know meringue's pretty popular around Christmas time. So let's go ahead and get started. First, you want to preheat your oven to 225 degrees Fahrenheit. Then you're going to want to line a couple cookie sheets with parchment paper. Do not put anything on the parchment paper. So you're going to need 4 large egg whites at room temperature. So I got this out this morning and left it out on the counter so it can be at room temperature by the time I got home from work. Then you're going to need 3/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Now we're going to take this over to the mixer and we're going to mix this until soft peaks form. Okay, so next you're going to add a cup of powdered sweetener of your choice. I am using Truvia, but you can use monk fruit if you would like. And then you're also going to add in 1 package of the chocolate caramel element. You can use the chocolate one. They have their new winter medley package out as well, so you can use the chocolate cherry one. You can even do the chocolate mint one if you'd like. You're going to mix this until stiff peaks form. Okay, so now we're going to take this over to the other counter and we're going to put this into a piping bag or a Ziploc bag, whatever you want to use. So I'm using a Ziploc bag so I can fit the mixture in there, and I also have this little piping kit that I got. I don't know actually where I got it from. I've had it for a long time. But it's the Betty Crocker Ultimate Decorator's Delight full kit thing that I'm using. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this mixture into this. Okay, we're going to start with this because it's coming out of the bag. Alright, so then now you're just going to pipe it onto your cookie sheet any way you want, however you want to make them. It's all up to you. This did not set up like it's supposed to, I don't think, but we're gonna go with it, guys. Okay, they're definitely not perfect, but they taste good. So the mixture tastes good. So I'm hoping I like these after they're cooked. I think that's part of my problem before. But we're gonna put these in the oven at 325 for 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, you're going to turn off your oven and slightly crack it for an hour. Once the hour is up, I'll be back and we will taste them to see if they're any good. Okay, so they cooked for 45 minutes and sat in the oven with it off for an hour. So we're going to try them. This is how they turned out. I kind of already took 2 off the paper. They're a little bit stuck on there, but they're easy to come off. But they are hard, I guess, like they're supposed to be. This is the first time I've ever made a meringue before, so we shall see. I probably won't add as much of the powdered sugar to them next time I make them, but those are good. They're nice and crunchy. I really like these. I think I'll add only a half a cup of the powdered stevia next time. It has a little bit of that aftertaste type of thing, but I think a half a cup of the stevia will work great. You can probably actually just leave it out because the element already has stevia in it, but you can definitely taste the salted caramel, and it's actually pretty good. I will definitely be making these again, especially around Christmas time. My youngest son loves meringue. I think he'll like these. So I'll be definitely making these again. They're really good. And it's a simple, easy recipe as well that you can make. Well, there you have it. Carnivore meringue. Easy recipe that you can make. You can leave the stevia out altogether if you like. Like I said, I'm going to cut the recipe, the sugar in half, and try that and see if I like it. And I also am wondering if that will help the meringue set a little bit more and not be so much of a liquidy style. But I think they still turned out really good. I think they're really good. So I'm super excited about eating these and making more, especially around Christmas time, for a delicious little sweet treat, if you may. So, like always, don't forget that like button. Check out that join button. Make sure you guys subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.